airsoft gun? And if so, what are the circumstances?
The worst thing about airsoft guns are, they were all made to look like real guns. And unfortunately, you know, they got the orange tips on them, and they're supposed to stay orange, but a lot of kids paint them black because they want them to look like a real gun even more. As far as having the airsoft gun, you probably will not be arrested for that, but you will be stopped and questioned repeatedly.
How can you tell an airsoft gun versus a real gun?
If it doesn't have the orange tip, and that doesn't always mean anything, because I can take a real gun and paint the tip of it orange. But that's the only difference between them, the fact, well, they're made out of plastic, but you get a distance of 10 or 20 feet, and it's very, very hard to tell the difference between that and a real gun.
Should underage kids from 18 to 14 play with these kind of guns?
Wow, that's a tough question, because as a kid, we used to play cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians all the time, but our guns were sticks that we got out of trees. They're making these guns so real and lifelike. In my experience as a law officer, we've taken several off of people that were painted black. I mean, they painted the ends of them black, and it was very, very close to people getting shot because they used the black magic marker to paint them black because they wanted to look like tough guys. I have no problem with kids playing with those. I really don't. But I would like to see them not make them look so realistic. But other than that, I really have no problem with kids playing.
Is there any other places they can play them at, like maybe woods or?
Well, but there again, if you're in the woods and it's not yours, and somebody calls and says, hey, I seen a bunch of kids running around with guns in their hands in this woods, there's gonna be a lot of law enforcement that's gonna come down on that area very quickly. Now, the sad thing about it is a lot of people wanna, wait, explain. Well, you know, if the kids are given an order to put the gun down, that's exactly where it should be immediately. Put it on the ground. Do not mess with it. Do not do what you think you want to do. Don't try to explain until it's out of your hands. So, but I really don't have a problem with kids playing with them. But again, I go back to, don't make them look so realistic. Because I've got two of them we've taken off of people that I used in my training when I was still full-time. I would train people with these. And they can't tell the difference from a real one for most toys.
If the orange tip fell off one of these guns and some kid was carrying them, what should they do? To
Get rid of it.
just like throw it
Just
away?
get
or
rid of it
just
right
like
now
if they had a
because,
backpack on, should they put it in their backpack and then carry it home so it wouldn't be seen, or?
yes, I would not have it out where anybody could see it, if that is the case. Yes, I would not want, because again, it looks too realistic.
Should they spray paint these orange tips on them so that you can make it like? Because I know they probably want to play with these guns still.
Right, and they could do that. But again, I go back to spray paint the whole gun orange. But again, I can take guns and spray, real guns and spray them orange. And that's the thing. A lot of times, police officers will give you the benefit of the doubt, and it will be, they will tell you to drop it. But a lot of kids, like I said before, they want to explain. All they have to do is put it on the ground, let us figure it out for ourselves.
I'm Zach. Good.
Today I'm going to talk about airsoft guns. And I have a question.
All right.
My first question is, do you know what airsoft guns are?
Yes, they are plastic guns that shoot plastic beams.
And do you know what they're used for?
Usually for just either like target practice or just playing around with friends.